I think we're live. I think I started the last stream like that. But I think we're live. Hello, everybody. Let me just... Yep, I hear myself. Hold on. God damn it. There we go. Hey, everyone. Hope you've been having a good Sunday. Figured today would be a good time to do a stream. And I think this would be an interesting one to do. I don't see anybody in... There we go. Now I see people rolling in. Thought I wasn't getting a good signal down here. Yes, I'm still alive. And hello, Mark, and hello, Fanatical. Just gonna get everything set up here. I'll plug this in. There we go. Oh no. Okay. Sorry, guys. It's been a while since I streamed. All right, that's not gonna work. All right. Well, screw it. We'll do it live. So, looks like we have a couple people in here now. Hello to Zeno, Scuzzlebutt, random guy, Josh, Lucas, and sometimes Overkill. I don't know if you could hear me from over there, but let's get started. So, what I figured we would do today is try to make a dispersed dye, which I believe just means it has no acid groups attached to it, but this is what it looks like. Now, to make this, we're gonna start, excuse my shaking, it's cold as hell down here. But we have methylene dianiline, and we react that with salicylaldehyde, and we get a schiff base that, this fucking glare, will look like that. And then we can diazetize p-nitroaniline, and we'll get that. And then we add that to that, and we get something like that. And it's unfortunately just a light brown dye, but it's the only aniline kind of thing I have laying around at the moment. So I got everything pulled up online, but I have everything written down here that we need to do. So we'll first start. Excuse me. Sorry, it's cold as hell. We start with, like I said, the methylene dianiline and salicylaldehyde. We'll mix that together, and the paper says we get about a 92% yield, which I don't trust it, but we're gonna do a kitchen show style, because I already made some last time. So we can just go from there instead of having to dry it. Then we'll take the schiff base, and, no, sorry, I don't have heating down here. It's a basement. And we'll dissolve that in some sodium hydroxide solution, and then we'll cool that down to 0. And then once we diazetize our p-nitroaniline, we can add that to our solution, and while maintaining a pH of 8 to 9, then we'll do that for a while, and then to make the acid, or the dye precipitate, we'll add some acetic acid to take it down to a pH of 7, and of course, Jeffrey Epstein did not kill himself. So, moving right along, let's get everything ready. Give me 1 minute. Sorry for the dead air, I'm a one-man show today. But like I said, we'll weigh out some diphenylmethane, or methylene dianiline, and like I said, salicylaldehyde here. So let's do that first. Hopefully this won't take a long time, because long chemistry streams are kind of boring, so try to avoid that if I can. So, making a mess here as usual. Sorry, it's been a long time since I streamed, so gotta get back into the flow here. Because I know people will complain. All right, I'm sorry, I gotta take care of this runny nose or it's gonna be bothering everybody in chat. wow, great start to a stream there. Yeah, I know. So, but we will move on. So let's get this one of two nasty ass scales out and some beakers to do it in. Let's yeah, no, a hair dryer. No, it's gonna be it'll be a little loud. Oh, the official right shoulder. Yes, yes. Hopefully you won't be able to dox me with my shoulder info. So while I make more dead air here and bang everything against each other, we will weigh out 3.96 grams of the methylene dianiline, and that's 0.02 moles. They're nice little flakes, which makes it easy to weigh out. Doesn't spill everywhere. Yeah, I wasn't sure I was going to do this stream today. I felt like just being lazy and playing Borderlands, but here we are. So we'll do this. Do this instead, and then I can get back to that. Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat right now. And I'm still managing to screw it up. Probably should have did this before I started, but oh well. 3.96. So hello to everybody that just rolled in. I'm not looking at the chat right now, but thank you for showing up and spending some time. So I have that weighed out. Put that on the side. I will move the camera around in a little bit. I just don't want to give you guys shaky cam. That, and then we will 4.88 grams of the salicylaldehyde, which is a liquid, which makes it easier to weigh out. Find a suitable beaker here. Mix some fire and don't set your thermite on house. Yeah, I almost had that happen the other day. Whatever that was, it happened. For sure. So, what do we need here? We need 4.88 grams of the salicylaldehyde. And that is 0.04 moles. It's got if you've ever smelled benzaldehyde, it smells similar to that, more, I don't know. I like benzaldehyde smell more than salicylaldehyde. They're not bad. There's worse things that you could be smelling. .88. Yeah, I probably should have did this before, but anyway. Good enough. Okay, now that we have those weighed out, we can get some ethanol, which, of course, is hidden under here. And move this over. We can get some of the things for the things to do the things. Make sure live chat is on and not top chat. Okay, got that, got that. There we go. We need 100 milliliters for the methylene dianiline. Good enough. Seems like a lot. So make it a little less. For the salicylaldehyde calls for 50, but It's not a big deal. At least as far as I remember the last one going. So let's move everything over. 2 shots of yeah, it's vodka could probably help with the shaking. not because there's DTs, but just to warm me up a little down here. I have that already set up. Save me some time. First, we'll add our. First, we're gonna adjust this. And we'll add our methylene dianiline. We'll do 100 milliliters of the ethanol. Turn on our stirring. Turn on heating. And I have a condenser set up over here, ready to go. So we can just put that right in if it doesn't dissolve before it starts boiling, but it should. It's not a lot in there. Next, we could take our salicylaldehyde, dilute it. Still have some ethanol left over, but that's okay. Now, while that's dissolving and heating, I'll take a look at chat. Doesn't alcohol thin the blood and make it colder? Well, if it does, you wouldn't care. Product? Yeah, you can see well, I probably can't now with the glare, but yeah, product placement by Nile Red. I don't know why it looks so bright on my screen here, but it's pretty dim on my phone. So sorry about that if I'm blinding you guys. It doesn't look like that on the live thing here. Anyway. And no, I'm not sponsored by Nile Red. I mean, he could send me as much glassware as he wants, but no, I'm not sponsored by him. I'd be happy to take it. Yeah, the Tits and Pickle sticker. Yeah, I have there's a couple over there. I'm not spinning that bucket, sorry. It's gonna make a mess, knowing me. I have them all. I have all of AVE stickers all around here. Figured they're actually pretty nice. They hold up well, even when I watch them, or wash them, I should say. Where have I been? I've been, well, work has just given me more and more hours over the last 6-8 months. Our secretary not disappeared. She basically retired. So I basically took over all of that work in addition to the stuff I usually do. So it's just been no time to do anything. And it sucks because I really would like to start making videos and doing live streams like this again. But today I had some time, so I figured we're here. You know Extract? Yeah, I know Extractions and Fire. Yeah, he's a cool guy. I just saw Egg Jesus perform a miracle on his stream the other day. I mean, I can't cook much better than he did, but it was pretty interesting. What's my job? I'm a metal fabricator. Basically, just a customer comes in with plans. You know, as long as we can make it, you know, we just cut the stuff, weld it, drill, tap, whatever we got to do. You know, we got a machine shop and stuff, so just mostly industrial stuff. But it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It keeps it interesting. But yeah, it just means I could do a lot less of this. But oh well. That looks like it's actually dissolving pretty nicely. Yeah. So it shouldn't be much longer. And then let me give you some shaky cam for a minute. Yeah, I've got this is my Walmart tripod, so you'll have to excuse me. Get a little closer, because this is actually hopefully it doesn't blind you on the watch page. Well, it's not too bad, but you'll see it. So, get a funnel. It's a little big, but let me change that up. Get a funnel. And sometimes you have to add an acid catalyst, but I don't think you do with this. So here's our salicylaldehyde. And let me get a dropper. Let's see what happens, because it's a really cool color change. I didn't find my good UV light, but I could turn off the lights and use my crappy one. But anyway, oop, I'm in front of the camera. I don't see any color change yet. There we go. Yeah, this one doesn't need an acid catalyst. So I will just pour the rest of that in. And if I'm lucky, it'll precipitate out when it cools. If I'm not, then I'll have to boil some off, but that shouldn't happen. Now we could use some of this leftover ethanol to wash out the beaker. Wash out the pipette. Wash out the funnel. Good. That's 125 milliliters of ethanol as opposed to 150, which is, I think, good enough for me. Now, if this goes for a while, you might get just a sudden precipitation, but it might, when I cool it off, it might do it as well. I've actually, hold on 1 minute. This is gonna be another shaky cam, but over there, all those medicine bottles, they're all different shift bases I made over the last couple months. Oh, we have precipitation. Of course, when I move away. There we go. That's all it took. Parts A and parts B. It's a lot more orange on my phone, but it's just yellow on the watch page. So, but it should be a yellow-orange. Turn up the stirring a bit here. Yeah, this is always my favorite part, just crashing out of really highly fluorescent products. Roman, why am I making this? Because we are going to be, for any people that rolled in late, if I could find where I put it. It's stuck to the fridge, sorry. I did it on a dry erase board. We're going to be making, wow. Okay, we're way too zoomed in here. Let me change that. We are making this thing here, which is a dye. It's a light brown dye. This step here, we're taking the methylene dianiline, which is the solid, and the liquid salicylaldehyde, and it reacts to form this thing here. Both sides react, and with a loss of water on both sides. So you see the 2 hydrogens here and 1 oxygen. They kind of just condense. There's a word for it, but yeah, they leave as a byproduct. And then we can, next step, we're gonna take p-nitroaniline and diazotize it. And then when you combine that with that 0C, we will get that original dye. Using cue cards here like a boomer. There we go. So moving along. Oh, we are getting bumping, so I will stop that. There's a lot of product in here. Yeah. Best part about having a jack for your lab stuff. So now let's compare that to the stuff I made before. Where did I put it? There it is. Let me pour some out here for you. This is a very different color. Zoom out a little here. That is the stuff I made last time. It's a very, very bright yellow. I don't know what it shows up as, of course, for you guys. But let me see. Let me take my crappy UV light, because I didn't manage to find the good one before I started the stream. Turn off the light. Well, first, we can see this here. Beautiful, beautiful bright yellow. Trying to find the right angle here so it doesn't blind everybody. You can see the color. Just so bright, it kind of just kind of blows out the camera. Yeah, very, very yellow. And then here's the other one. This is almost a greenish. Can't really pick it up on the... There. Could sort of pick it up there. If I get too close, it just kind of blows it out with yellow. Huh. So this, I mean, it's fluorescing the correct color, as I remember when I did it the last time, but I'm not sure why it's orange this time. So I guess that's live chemistry. As Doug would say if he was still around, unfortunately. Not sure if anybody heard anything recently about him. But I'd love to hear it if you did in the chat. Okay, now that that's done, let me take a look at chat for a second. Move things right along. Yeah, it looks like thin canola oil. Yeah, it's... Why? Oh, sorry. Why? Yeah, I answered that before. Why do I want a light brown dye? Well, it's not so much that I want a light brown dye. It's just that out of the list of things that they did in the paper, which I want to do just for ease of following it, the only one that I have on hand right now is the p-nitroaniline. So just go with that, and whatever the color was, it was. Making a fluorescent paint set? No, but they're all of the different ones have been all different colors. Here's orthophenylene diamine bis orthovanillin. That's a nice red color. And you get all different colors from white to red to orange. I haven't got anything green or blue, but I don't know if that's possible, but I could be wrong. I'd love to prove it wrong. Love to be proven wrong, I should say. What is the dye? The dye doesn't have a name. It's just called Dispersed Dye D3 in the paper. But there's so many of them, I can't imagine that it was anything very creative if somebody did name it. That's some potent Sunny D, yes. Probably, it smells nice, but you'd probably die if you drank it. I've got the cleanest glassware. Just a little bit of isopropyl alcohol when you wash it. You don't get all those water spots. It's pretty cheap. But, so, let's cool this off. It is a dye or a pigment? It is a dye. I'm assuming something like this might be able to be used in a smoke bomb. I'd like to try it. I know Para Red have made that before. That you could use that in a smoke bomb, as well as Indigo have made that too. I don't have the Para Red out at the moment, but I just so happen to have the Indigo I made, the Nile Red Root, the Bayer Dobson Indigrab Synthesis, or whatever it's called. The old one, the one that starts from orthonitrophenylaldehyde. But sorry, it's cooling down here. Got to do everything by myself. So give me 1 second here. Could zoom in on that while I get other stuff ready. Look at the chat. Hey, Scott Marsh, what's up, man? All hail Blue Whale, of course. Shine UV light on the smoke. Yeah, that's something I might do. I don't know if it will work, but I'd try it. Try to synthesize and, oh god, Epindolin. Oh God, you're screwing with me, man. Epindolidone. No. Epindolidione? Okay, or easier, it is a structural isomer of indigo. Making indigo was so last year. Yeah, you're right. I got it. Sorry we're lagging here. I'm working off my laptop with a Wi-Fi connection, so it's I'm not gonna Google it now, but I will. I will write that down. So now that it's still pretty hot, so I'll give that a second. And what can I do next? Sorry, I didn't really have this planned out. It was sort of a rush to get this done. Dead air. Okay. Oh. It is turning more yellow as it cools down. Is that called thermochromism? I don't know if that's the case or if it's just finishing reacting, or if it's I don't know, if particle size is increasing. I couldn't tell you. We're just making it here. I don't have the equipment to tell you that, but yes, it is turning lumpy. It's a good thing. It'll be easier to filter. Yeah, I don't know if you could see. I doubt this will focus. No, this isn't going to focus. There we go. You can see it's little flat plates, almost like glitter. It's not focusing very well, but you get the idea. So I will sit this on the side here. And I think we will just use the stuff I made before, because it's getting a little bit more yellow now. So we'll go with that. Okay, holy shit, we've been going for almost 30 minutes. Wow. Let's speed things along now, shall we, I guess? Make it a little less boring for people watching. Okay, move us over here. Yeah, you could tell I haven't streamed in a while and haven't planned this out very well. But thank you all for coming, by the way. Anyone that just showed up, thank you guys for coming to watch whatever this is. What we can do now is move on. We can weigh out some p-nitroaniline. We need 2.6 grams. Let's use this. Got 3 different scales and I can never figure out which one. Oh, hey, Fire Hoax. How have you been, man? Sorry, dead air. How would I really should have given this more thought before I started. Anyway. Okay. Let's get our gloves on, I guess, again. Weigh this out. I would put on music like Tom did on his last stream, but I know people are just going to spam Pepper Coyote over and over, so I don't think we're going to do that. Let's get a beaker. Okay. Hey, 35 people watching. Wow, surprised. But like I said, thank you all for showing up. Got our... This was p-nitroaniline from Amazon, but I ended up recrystallizing it. I don't know if you could see it. No, I guess you'll see it when I weigh it out. 2.76 grams. Nice and yellow. Golden rice. I will take a look at chat in a second. I see it rolling by, but I can't look right now. 2.76. Talking out loud helps. I'm not sure. 2.76. Okay, now that we have that, just because should have just done this from the start, but you know, I really don't trust the scales because I'm not in a fume hood. Well, it is pretty well ventilated down here, but we are not in a fume hood. I want to make sure this weighs out well. Let's see. This will be a little bit easier. Okay. Trying not to make a mess. Trying not to make a mess. Yeah, I should have put on music. These are things I learn, I suppose. 2. God damn it. Come on. This is very gripping, I'm sure. I'm sure you guys are on the edge of your seats right now. Will it all make it in? Or will 1 or 2 bounce underneath the scale just to stay rattling around there for eternity? I don't know. Don't jinx it. My God. I think it worked. No. Come on. Perfect, 2.76. Won't spend any more time on it than that. This to the side, these to the side. That to the side. Move this to the side. Move these to the side. You can't see what I'm doing at all. Okay. Wait. No, I'm gonna need this. God damn it. I'm getting ahead of myself. Alright. Get another tiny beaker. You like my 10 milliliter beakers? Also have a 5 milliliter beaker. That is beside the point. Then we're going to need some, we'll weigh out the sodium nitrite next. Dun, 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 dun. 1.38 grams. Come watch a professional chemist in action. I'm joking. I'm neither professional nor a chemist. One point too much. Dead air, Kimosabi. .38. Damn it. Made a mess with that one. But that's alright. I'll just wipe some meat on the floor to pick it up. Oh, good. What a great great shot there for everyone to watch. Nice cardboard. Anyway, I'll take a look at the chat. Look up here. Yeah, not boring, better than most shadow. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you're not wrong, but it's not much farther above that. Made a meal guanidine bicarb today. Nice. I've always really would like to make that. Not for the tetrazoles, but you can make some nice shift bases with them. It's just a matter as if they're easy to separate or not. And with the mention of Dr. Pepper Coyote, okay, running the words together there. Nice crystal. Yeah, it actually turned out pretty nice. What is Pepper Coyote? Just if you're under 18, don't look it up on YouTube. But if I mean, you know, if you, I mean, I can't endorse it. But it's a fantastic song that won't leave your head. Good grief, where the sweet hell have I been? Working. Is this church for chemists? I mean, it's I'm a pretty shitty priest if it's church. But we can call it that. London Royal is one of the best meat napkins. Somebody probably published a study on that. We're going to see things go boom or fizzle. You know, I understand that would be fun for the audience, but I hope not. Because like the diazonium salt is theoretically explosive, but it should, as long as it remains in solution, it should be okay, as long as it remains cold. Got those weighed out. We can weigh out our shift base here. Not prepared with beakers. If I bang the glass around, it sounds like I'm actually doing something. Okay. Yeah, sorry, Lady Justice. Not today. Not trying to have the FBI at my house again. That's not gonna work. What am I doing? Okay. Okay. Shaky cam. There we go. Not that you could read what's on the screen anyway from here. Yeah, Lady Justice, it was just a knock and talk. You know, they were nice, you know, and everything. But yeah, it was actually mostly eBay. They have a tendency to flag little things, you know, if you buy the wrong thing. But I really wasn't worried about it because I'm not doing anything like that. So it wasn't too big of a deal. But if I was, I would have been shipping my pants. But no, all explosives do is just bother the neighbor. So I try to avoid it. Okay, so let's weigh this out here. Look at chat in a second. How much do we need here? We need 4.06 grams. Stuff is very fluffy. Very fluffy. I don't know how the hell they got this dissolved in 25 milliliters of sodium hydroxide, but oof, we will see. This is what I was afraid of. But it's okay, we will press on. 4.06, that's seems like a lot, but the math works out. So let's. No way. There's no way. No way. I'll bet the person that's can't bet me money right now $5 that it's not going to dissolve. Four. You know what? Before we start, let me just look at the paper online real quick, and I'll take a look at chat. Shouldn't be a decimal place moved. That just wouldn't make sense, but I will look anyway before we get started. Yeah, I keep looking at it just to make sure, but it's a lot. that and that. That should be... Don't ask me, man. Let's just move along. No, I'm not in Canada. Finding my anime pillow, man. They got a whole room full of anime pillows. They took one home with them. I didn't realize they took one with them, but they stole one from me. They stole my anime pillows, man. Well, I want to make macaroni and cheese. Not to use with that, but you can have some if you want it. Just pull this up here. Watching this one. Well, that makes one of us, as in you. But have fun. Don't hurt yourself. Let's pull this up. Sorry guys, I don't want to, probably won't be able to see the screen if I pointed at it with the phone anyway, so. Yeah, 4.06 grams, that's okay. So. I could just sue the authors if something goes wrong. Of course. Get a 50 milliliter beaker. Some sexy sodium hydroxide. Oh, it was a joke. Well, okay, yeah, it was a joke. Yeah, I get it. Totally a joke. It's okay. There's a rule. No committing felonies on stream. It's a pretty easy rule to follow. I mean, I guess it'd be easier just don't commit felonies, but yeah, just not on stream. So first, we're going to need another tiny beaker. And this is going to probably make a mess because it's sodium hydroxide, so it's going to stick to everything. It's going to just suck the water out of the air because it's cold, but it's wet. So let's see what we can do here. As I awkwardly move around the camera trying to get things going. Okay. This is always the worst part. It's always make a mess. We need 1 gram. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I heard a bead fall. There's gonna be a big wet spot on the paper. That's okay. That's why I have the paper there. Wow, this is gonna take forever. Sorry guys. Trying not to make a mess, but I think trying not to make a mess is making me take more of a mess. Making me make more of a mess. I can't even talk. God damn it. Everything's stir bars are sticking to everything. Everything's falling apart. The world's coming to an end. It's all over, man. Okay, we got. Try this way. A little bit more. Well. Let me add just a little bit more. Because there is a little bit of water in commercial sodium hydroxide, at least as far as I know. So a little bit more shouldn't hurt. All of it won't make it into the beaker anyway, I don't think. No. So there's that. Move this over, move that over. Get rid of that. And we're going to need 25 milliliters of water. Where did I put the water? Where did I put the water? Where the water at? There it is. Alright. Keep it nice and accurate for this. Nice and accurate. Alright, the paper says it'll dissolve in this. I trust them. I don't, but we're gonna go with it anyway. Give that a stir. Where is... There we go. Don't splash in anywhere. Okay. Now we have a now we have a 1 molar sodium hydroxide solution. And then we should add this to the solution. This is going to be a huge waste of product. Oh yeah, this is really working well. It's just going right in there like sugar and water, let me tell you. Oh, this is so dumb. I love how papers, oh yeah, it's a breeze. Just add A to B, it's a breeze, no problem. Just spill it everywhere. Oh. Oh man, this sucks. There's no mixing going on. Nothing's happening. What? Okay. It does not specify whether it's an ethanolic solution or a water solution of sodium hydroxide, but guys, this ain't doing shit. I was really hoping that this would work. Oh, what the fuck? It's like oil and water, man. God damn it. Sorry, chat. Give me 1 second. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Well. Could do 1 quick test, and if that doesn't work, then I'm kind of screwed. But what we can do is get some more sodium hydroxide. Wow, okay. Everything's falling apart. The whole stream. Oh my god. Oh, god damn it. Cats and dogs raining from the sky. Sodium hydroxide everywhere. For fuck's sake. Okay, I don't know if this one is staying up on the channel, but I'm glad you guys came. Oh, fuck. Okay, so we got some sodium hydroxide. We'll do a quick test. Maybe they meant ethanol. I don't know. We're going to try. So, we're going to take the little ethanol we have. Add it to our sodium hydroxide. Get a tiny stir stick here. Hold on. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Perfect content. Yeah, it's this is riveting, let me tell you. A big hand taking up half of the screen and basement floor to the left. Yeah, this is 50 minutes in. Yeah, this is fantastic, let me tell you. No, but seriously, thank you guys for sticking around. I'll make it up with another stream, but I'll do it beforehand because I was really hoping this was gonna work. Okay. It is dissolving. We can just decant it because it's just a test, but. Okay. First, let me do this. Clean this. Mess up. One minute. Okay. Let's take a. This is the content we came for. Well, I'm glad you did because this is it's probably about a 90% chance that I figured this would happen. All right. Let's get another tiny 5 ml beaker. We'll get some solution. Put it in here. Okay. Could dissolve that a little, or I should say dilute that. Okay. Now we have that. We can take a small amount of this, our shift base from last time. Yeah, hey, well, at least we made the shift base. I might download it and just edit it down real quick. I'm not sure what I'll do. Yeah, we got part 1 done, so not all is lost. Might be able to try it with something a little more soluble. Okay. Hey. Would you look at that? Dissolved. Huh. How about that? Well, that sucks because I just lost 4 grams of the last product. I'm not scooping it off the top, so I'll deal with that later. Look at that, it worked. Amazing. Okay, so proof of concept. Put that on the side. Sorry guys, I'm going to clean this real quick before the spilled sodium hydroxide starts soaking up water. One minute. Sorry guys. All right, dead air. Over, but I don't think that's the end of it. Okay. Move that, clean up the mess. Okay. Yeah, it's, I mean, if they use water to dissolve it, then, must have been different water than the stuff I had, so, I don't know, maybe they bought their water from Sigma, you know, maybe you need the, HPLC grade. So, now that we figured that out, we can get our, where did I put it? Okay. We can get our scale back out. And ignore that the stream is going for a second. What a mess. Yeah, I think I might edit this down, or maybe just do an attempt number 2. We'll see. Sorry guys, I'm not looking at chat at the moment. Cleaning up one of many messes. Alright. Well, it's a good thing I made so much of it initially. Zoom you in there. Still have some left. .48, we need 4.06. 4.10, 4.01. That chunk is just going to roll right back out. Good, there we go. Okay, we went over whatever. Close enough. Okay, let's get a bigger beaker this time. So I can take that. Get our sodium hydroxide. And where did I put it? Oh no. This is going to be an award-winning stream, let me tell you. Between the lack of narration and everything going wrong. I'm going to take a look at chat real quick while I get this ready. Yeah, sorry guys, this sucks. Clean my scales. Yeah, unfortunately it's all rusted on there. What am I synthesizing? It is a dispersed dye. I was thinking about that. Yeah, well, I was thinking about you, Damien. United Nuclear. Is that like United Nuclear? Sorry, chat jumped there. Is this how I did that? Yes, I am reading them. Sorry, I was ignoring them for a little bit. I have chat pulled up on my laptop, but I sort of on the other side of this table here. How do I contact me? Look me. Yes, YouTube, I'm live. Thank you for telling me that. Wait, what happened? Are we still here? Are we still live? We went black for a second. It says I'm live. Maybe refresh? Why? Why? What is this doing? Why did this happen? Ah. Aha. What a... Just went black again. As soon as I plugged in. There we go. Now what's going on? I see it on my laptop. YouTube, fix your shit. And no, I'm not using OBS. I'm just streaming from my phone right now. I'm not sure why that did that. Hey guys, well, sorry that didn't work. Let me just try refreshing it on my laptop real quick. Well, that was a crappy end to a to a crappy stream. Well, shit, guys. Oh, that sucks. I don't know why that's doing that. I don't think I can I can't restart the stream. Sorry, Dom. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Guys, I'm really sorry. I would have liked to finish this. Let me see what I can do. If I don't come back, it was nice seeing everybody. I'm glad you guys all came out. But we did. Oh, I can't even show you what we did so far. How to contact me? You could look me up on Twitter. Look up. I'm on Twitter as Thylacine Dreams, or you just look up the gayest person on YouTube, or look up at gay with underscores thrown in there. I'm gonna see if I can get it working. If I don't, like I said, you'll see a notification. But if not, then have a nice day. And yes, Epstein did not kill himself. See you guys.